Hi everyone, my name is Allison Grosz. I'm an attorney and a partner with Hemrick O'Malley, PLLC here in New York City. Today I wanted to talk about what's been going on with the recent judges' firings in immigration courts around the country and more specifically in New York City. As I'm sure many people have heard or read about in the news, there has been quite a few firings of immigration judges in the New York City area in the last week alone. Specifically, 8 judges were fired in one day at the 26 Federal Plaza building in New York City, but I want to also remind everyone that this isn't the first cut of immigration judges that has happened under the new Trump administration since he took office in early 2025. Since the start of the Trump administration, about 100 judges across the country have been fired from their positions for various reasons that we do not know specific details about, but it is important to keep in mind that due to these judges' firings, specifically when large numbers of judges are cut at one time or within a short period of time from their positions in immigration court, this will of course have drastic effects on people's scheduled hearings. So what can you expect going forward if you do have a scheduled court hearing anywhere in the country, or of course in New York City or its surrounding areas, if your judge has been fired? Well, one thing that you always want to do is make sure to check the EOIR, which is the Immigration Court's Automated Case Information System, which we will be providing a link for in the caption below this video. The EOIR Automated Case Information System is your best friend when it comes to the most up-to-date information about your scheduled hearing. You should be checking this daily, especially if your upcoming hearing was supposed to be presided over by one of the judges who has recently been fired from immigration court. The reason why it's important to always check the hearing date is because you will find out who the new judge is, if there's a new judge scheduled, whether or not there is a specific judge currently assigned to your case, or it's going to be what's called a guest judge or a visiting judge, meaning that the court doesn't yet know who the judge will be, but for now, your hearing date will remain the same, or whether or not your hearing date is going to change and when that change is going to take place. Again, if your judge has been terminated from the immigration court, it's extremely important that you always check the automated case information system regularly in order to see if there's been any changes to your upcoming hearing dates. Even if your hearing date is further in the future, this can change. Of course, if you have an immigration attorney, your immigration attorney will receive any notices about changes to your immigration hearing date if one of the judge's recent terminations has affected your hearing date. However, some attorneys are very busy, and sometimes it's best to always make sure that you are aware of your own hearing date. So even if you have an immigration attorney, we always do recommend that people still check the automated case information system online from the immigration court in order to know firsthand what your hearing date is, and also so you can stay in contact with your immigration attorney if you have one. Of course, a lot more information is going to come to light. Not every case that will be rescheduled has yet been rescheduled, because the court still does need to keep up with all of the hearing date changes that now have to take place due to the termination of so many judges in such a short period of time. So you should consistently check, and not just check once, to see if your hearing date will change. With this being said, we here at Hemrick O'Malley are happy to talk to anyone about what's been going on in the immigration courts as it relates to the recent immigration judge's termination. We're happy to talk to you about your upcoming hearing date, whether your date has changed and what you can expect going forward. And of course, we're happy to talk to you about any other immigration matter. You can find us online at hemrick.law, or you can call us at 833-848-7838. And until next time, I look forward to talking to everyone soon.